Combining lean protein with quality carbohydrates, a little good fat, and fresh salad or vegetables is the formula to making a healthy meal. Making that healthy meal taste delicious is the key to making healthy eating a way of life. In this recipe, I'm using Australian lean pork mince to make sage and fennel burgers served with caramelized onions and fresh salad. They're easy to make, they're delicious, and the whole family, especially the children, are going to love them. Trim pork is very low in fat and contains many other nutrients including zinc, selenium, B group vitamins and omega-3 fats. It's a first-class protein, and when you know how to cook it, it tastes amazing. So let's start on this terrific dish. Simply heat 2 tablespoonfuls of olive oil in a pan and add to that 2 sliced red Spanish onions, 1 tablespoon of well-rinsed salted capers, and stir together and allow to cook for about 15 minutes. So while the onions are cooking, we can make the burgers. I've got here 500 grams of lean Australian pork mince. I'm going to add to it 1 finely chopped onion, 2 cloves of crushed garlic, 1.5 tablespoons of chopped sage, and this is straight from the garden, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, and a little salt and pepper. And mix it all together, and it's best to use your hands because you'll get a much better mix. Now these patties are much easier to make when you've got slightly wet hands. So give your hands a rinse and then just barely dry them, leave them a little bit damp, and get in there and make your patties. Now the onion has been cooking for 15 minutes and it's lovely and soft and golden. So I'm going to add to it a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar and 1.5 tablespoons of chopped sage. Now the onions are ready, it's time to cook the burgers. We've got a grill pan heating up here, and I'm just going to lightly oil the burgers before they go on to cook. Just a bit of olive oil here. Not much, just to stop them from sticking. Now you don't want the heat too high, otherwise it will dry the pork out. So just at a medium temperature. And cook them for about 4 minutes on each side. They look absolutely lovely. But the trick to pork is to let it rest so it's lovely and succulent and moist. So we're just going to put these on a plate right now, cover them with foil, and that will give me time to get all the other ingredients ready. So our pork's rested and it's time to make the burgers. I've got some beautiful wholemeal sourdough rolls. I'm going to cut them open. And instead of butter, some avocado, which I'll spread on the base. Add the burger, a little bit of grated beetroot, some fresh rockets straight from the garden, and finish with these delicious caramelized onions. And the lid. And doesn't this look gorgeous? Sage and fennel burgers with caramelized onions at around $4.50 each to make. They're economical, they're easy, and I promise you, you will love them. I'll be back later to show you some more recipes you can make tonight, but in the meantime, enjoy.